We're going to start in Spain in Murcia. This fire at a nightclub, the latest. Numbers from the AFP news agency telling us that 11 people have been killed. Let's take a look at these pictures from the fire service. It gives you some idea of what they were up against when they entered the nightclub trying to save lives and put out that fire. We believe 4 people were being treated for smoke inhalation. The number of deaths were being warned could still rise. This all happened in the early hours of Sunday morning when the nightclub was still busy. Right, let's just take a look at where this happened. This is in Spain in Murcia, as I mentioned, early hours of Sunday morning at the Teatri nightclub. Alright, let's go live now to our reporter in Madrid, Guy Hedko. Guy, what's the latest? Well, the emergency services have confirmed that number you mentioned there of victims of this fire. 11 is the latest number we have. Earlier we had the number 7 of in terms of victims, but that has jumped up after 4 people who had who are being looked for by the emergency services. They were confirmed as victims. We also have those other 4 people who were injured in the fire that you mentioned. They're being treated by emergency services as well. Now the authorities have not ruled out the possibility that the death toll could rise even further from this far at the Teatri nightclub. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has posted a message of condolence on social media, and the mayor of Murcia, Jose Vista, has been following events obviously very closely and has declared 3 days of mourning. But what we're hoping is that we won't be hearing an increase in that death toll, but the emergency services are still working their way up through the rubble at the site. It's a tremendous mess, as you can imagine, and there's a lot of work to be done. Still, a guy, it's still early. Do we have any indication about when you will get any final details whenever the final searches of the premises will have been completed? Well, no, we don't know for sure. I mean, we know that emergency services are on the site. They've been working there since quite early in the morning. The fire broke out at around 6 o'clock in the morning, we're told, and it was under control by around 7 o'clock, and really since then the fire services and other emergency services have been working there to find survivors, to find people who were injured and get them to safety. A local sports venue has been adapted, is being used to provide us support and counseling for people affected, but we really don't know exactly when all of this will be over. I think it will be quite a few hours before the emergency services can leave the site, and we'll know the exact death toll. Okay, Guy, thank you very much for that. So just to confirm, as Guy confirmed, there 11 is the number of people killed in that nightclub fire. Now we will await more details when the authorities release